Yesterday, I did a pitch in French. And as you can imagine, that was a little bit stressful because I was standing in an auditorium in front of an audience pitching in French, which is a foreign language for me. So to prepare, I wrote down what I wanted to say. And then I realized there were some words that were difficult for me to pronounce. And I knew that when I was stressed, I would not be able to pronounce these words at all. So I replaced the words with easier to pronounce words. For example, I was going to use the word employé, and I decided to change it with appliquer because it's much easier for me to say. So this is a technique that you can use in your presentations when you have an important pitch, for example, to do in English. I know, my dear French-speaking friends, there are some words which you are terrified of saying in English, such as sheet or beach or even focus. So what can you do about these terrifying words? Well, sheet. You can replace this with another word. If you're talking about an Excel sheet, just say an Excel table. If you are talking about a sheet of paper, you never need to say sheet of paper. Just say a piece of paper. It's much easier. And the only situation where you need to use the word sheet is if you're talking about on the bed. And I think most of you, unless you're working in a bedding company, are not presenting about sheets on the bed. Beach, again, in the context, if you say the other word, not beach, nobody will think you are saying that because it will not be the right word for the context. If you're really worried, you can say seaside. And a word like focus, just change this word for another word. For example, concentrate on. Anytime you have a word that you know is going to be difficult to pronounce, choose a synonym. We have 5 times more words in English than you have in French, by the way. So you have plenty of synonyms that you can choose from. And this will make sure that your presentations, your pitches are much more confident and impactful.